Hello everyone, back for another update, a special update. Now don't tell you I don't give you anything because I'm letting you see this early. It is Video Nasties 2, Draconian Days. Yes, the follow-up to the infamous Video Nasties Part 1 from 2010. Now this doesn't come out in the UK till Monday the 14th of July. And I was lucky enough to get an early copy last week because I got one from the Nucleus Films website, and there was a limited number of 200 which were signed by Mark Morris and Jake West, who you can probably see their signatures on the front there. So I got this quite a few days early, which is great because it's taking me hours to get through it, and I'm still not finished because I still got another whole disc's worth of stuff to get through. But anyway, this is the follow-up to Video Nasties, which came out in 2010, I think, or 2009, I can't remember now, which charted the years of the Video Nasties debacle here in the UK, which was the early 80s, and the furor that surrounded that. And it really was a great documentary. I know there have been other documentaries made on the Video Nasties era over the years, but that was by far the best, I think. It ran about an hour and 10 minutes. That was on disc 1, and on disc 2 they had intros and discussions on the films on the Video Nasties list, all the films that were on the Video Nasties section 1 and 2 lists. So it was exhaustive featured set, basically, shall I say, and there's so much stuff on it. It took me, I think, about 4 or 5 days just to get through it all. So I'm really lucky to get this a few days early. Now, it follows a similar format. Disc 1 features Draconian Days Part 2, which on that DVD follows the basically follows what happened between the Video Recordings Act in 1984 all the way up to 1999, which was when James Furman, the president of the BBFC, resigned under a cloud because he allowed hardcore pornography to go legal. So it does span quite a few years. It features a lot of the people that were on the first documentary, people like Stephen Thrower, Julian Petley, of course Mark Morris himself, and many others. Really good documentary. I didn't think they could top part 1, but I think part 2 might be even better. Also charts the, of course, once the Video Recordings Act was passed in 1984, the horror scene in this country went underground, so collectors would have to source these films from abroad or from film fairs or from various fanzines that they could get and try and find people that they could buy copies of from. So that sent the whole thing underground. People's houses were raided because they had illegal material, and it was a very scary time. That charts the whole of that. Also charts all the stuff about David Alton, who was an MP, who wanted to, basically, this is in the 1990s by the way, he wanted to ban any film above a PG in this country. Yes, any film above a PG. So that's, you know, even James Furman, who was the president of the BBFC, said that would outlaw films like Schindler's List, for instance. So how could you ban films above a PG? It would just crash the whole film market. Fortunately, it didn't go through, and it died a sweet death, luckily enough. So it goes all the way to 1999 and covers a wide range of topics, basically. The other 2 discs on the DVD are the same format really as before. It's got the all 82 films that are on the Section 3 list. Now, Section 3 was a separate list that not many people knew about till a while ago. And the BBFC had a Section 3 list which contained films that weren't officially Video Nasties, but they could be seized by the police. So video shops could be raided by the police and their stock of these films taken, but they wouldn't be prosecuted. That was the difference. Whereas the Video Nasties themselves, you could be prosecuted for having them. These ones you couldn't. So it does also clear up, because there are certain films that people say are Video Nasties but never were, but those are some of the films that are on this list. So it's got all the trailers and various intros from various people talking about those films on the other 2 discs, and I'm still trawling my way through those because there's about 10 hours worth, I think, so I'm about halfway through. It's going to take me another couple of days, I think, to really get through it. So I know Video Nasties Part 1 has just come out in the US, so if you're watching this in the US, go out and buy Part 1, and hopefully Part 2 will come out very soon. But just wanted to give you a heads up on this, that it's well worth getting. There may be some signed copies left. As of a few days ago, I think there was about a dozen copies left at the Nucleus website, so if you want to sign one, get in quick, and you might be lucky. So anyway, leave your comments below if you want to. I'm going to go back in a minute to watch the rest of this, so I hope everyone's alright, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.